Temps a little hot today at Lincoln Financial Field, but keep in mind it is technically still summer as we get you ready for some football in Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure...
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Return it. No, check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Let's go. 52's the mic, boys, 52. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, watch the slant.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
5-2 is a Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, let's get this. Get this.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of this.
At the 16-yard line.
Second and 9.
I got you. What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Here's Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They run with Mostert off the option. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Crunch. Check 9. Check 9. Rush in.
Mostert will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
By buying time to his... Hurts fumbles it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And some space here. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, and especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Mike one, Mike.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go. Oh. 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Tyus Bowser able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there out of the running game. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. No, off.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Jam. That's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the run,
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
I don't even know why. Mike 52. Man, that's trash.
Jackson on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch QB. Mike 5. I'm going to run report. I'm going to run you over. Mike 5. Mike.
Jackson.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Hey, alert 3. Hey, turn it up.
Now Mostert off the read option. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
He's checking crack. Check 50.
They run with Mostert off the option. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
One more, ready? Mike 5. Squeeze, double. Check. Watch twist. Watch the edge. 6 guy. Check 6.
Jackson's going to keep it. Now Mostert off the read option. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it is 28-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here we go, oh. One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here we go, G.
They go play action with Jackson. This one left side caught by Barrios. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch the pass. No, we changed it. Mike 5, Mike 5. Check pass, check pass. Mike 5, Mike 5. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Mike 5, Mike 5. Quit talking about it and bring it. Five's the mic. Five's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch Watch edge, watch edge.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mike 5. Ready? Yo. Mike 5. Mike 5. I got him.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. No chance. Hey, Mike 50. Go. Mike 52. Set hot. Hey, Mike 52.
To throw again is Jackson.
Come on, D.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mitchell. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's going to be a long day. Kill.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50.
And that's a sight that 49er fans like. George Kittle catching a pass for a first down. Remember, he only played in 8 games in 2020, but he was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2018, 2019. They're hoping he can regain his all-pro form this season.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mike 5. Mike 5. Hey.
They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check the backer, check the backer.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
49. 49's a mic. 49's a mic. Yo. Check 37. Check 37. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They run with Mostert off the option, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
Again, it's Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 49. 49's a mic.
No, we changed it.
Here we go. Here we go. Shift. Switch.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And Gold is able to put it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. So Mike. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action with Hurts.
Exit.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Tyus Bowser picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike's number one. Y'all not ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returning, it's Benjamin. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Check 13. Check 13.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check 52.
Now Mostert off the read option. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
49, guys.
To throw is Jackson.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Hey, get in the weight room. You at X.
Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards, the pickup there.
That's it. Big hit.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Man, I got you. Hey, report. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
Touchdown, 49ers. Braxton Berrios, 30 yards. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go, here we go. Hey, middle.
49.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
You're not ready. That's a lot. You. Fresno. Go. Watch 49. Three buzz.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Watch twist.
Tighten up.
Jackson now. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Watch 49. Here we go, D. It's me and you. It's me and you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Mike's 49. Rabbit. 49. 49.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mitchell. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's a 2nd down.
Shot! 49. Mike, 40. Shot! Report! Pick it up. Shot! Ship! Shot! Report! 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. Bring it! 180! Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Now it's Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Hey, pick your game up.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
We changed it. Mike's 49. You. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Kill. 180. That's it. 49's the Mike. 49. You're trash. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. I'm coming.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Jackson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Watch the ball.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Slam, slam, slam. Hatchet, hatchet. Go. Yo. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Again, Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by Gold is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
4 down. Check. 49.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
13. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, defense, let's go. Go ahead. Mike's 49. Let's go one more.
From the 17, Jackson. That's Samuel, caught left side. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Deebo Samuel was a revelation for the 49ers in their run to the NFC Championship in his rookie year of 2019. Injuries kept him to just 7 games last year, but he brings a dimension of creativity when he's out on the field. He makes a nice catch there for a first down.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense got crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll